right?
You know what it was? And I've noticed this with the Bears. And I noticed this kind of midstream. And I'm curious to get T-Foss's take on this. Like, Matt Eberflus and the Bears looked like they were trying to put the square peg in the round hole with Justin Fields through the first half of this season. About halfway through, it seems as though, Terry, they took what they do and kind of crumbled it up and threw it away and said, what can we do that fits Justin Fields? The coaching staff, the game planning, all of it seemed to be flexible with him. And now they're playing to that style. And now you saw him kind of stay in the fight with Tua. It was a gunslinging match between Fields and Tua. Now, Fields' weapons were his legs, to where Tua is the nearly 70% accuracy that matches his win percentage of every NFL game he's ever played in. His weapons were his feet. But, Terry, I do think it is that simple sometimes, to where when a staff sizes it up, you say, what does my guy do well? How can I make him successful? And this is where coaching ego, I think, comes into play way more than we even realize, where a coach always has to be the smartest guy in the room. It's got to be my system. Eberflus, I said, you know what? This isn't working. What can we do with Justin Fields to put him in a position to succeed?
No, I totally agree with that. And plus, before Eberflus got there, I thought Justin Fields, his biggest problem, he was getting terrible coaching. But a lot of times coaches are like, all right, here's my system. How's he gonna fit in my system? I gotta do this, instead of saying, oh, you know what? I have a unique talent here. Let him do his thing. And
how can I facilitate it? And that's where the ego
don't do
comes
that.
in.
That's not their first instinct. It's like, you got to fit in my stuff.
Right.
I don't care who you are.
Why is that, D-Mac?
You know, ego sometimes, you're going to do it my way or instead of coming in. And a lot of times when you've had success, the difference between maybe a young guy trying to do it his way and not realizing everything else, right? Not the experience of going, okay, I need to understand where my quarterback's comfortable, instead of saying, well, I'm going to implement this. Because you're thinking these are pro guys, they can play this style or whatever else. What I've seen, it's a lot of things is his decision making. When Justin Fields isn't thinking, see, I look at him a lot like Kyler Murray, right? When he's reacting, do I see him playing football? Is he playing football, right? Which means, is he reacting? Is he that comfortability, right? Before it wasn't comfortable. Now he's not only uses his legs, but I know this for a fact because he was on my bench this week, but like Cole Kmet, his tight end. They're starting to use the tight end. They're starting to use, the security blankets for him to make him sort of more into this offense. And I think that the Chicago offense more transforms into a Baltimore Lamar Jackson offense than it does a Tua offense, right? To his arm, his legs. Right. So the fact is, I agree with Terry. It's coaching him. It's what you're trying to do. And we talk about with our team all the time. Put coaches, put the players in the right schemes.